Hey guys, it's me, Miranda. We have a very special guest on the show today because a lot of fans have been requesting that we do a book club. So today is Miranda Sing's first official book club. Okay. So with us today, we have a very special guest. Her name is Constance Marie Phillips. And so I'm just going to ask you a few questions and then you can just respond to them. Okay? Okay, so you've been reading a book called, what?
Things Fall Apart.
Things Fall Apart, and that's by Achebe Okonkwo. Okay. So, first question: what are the major differences between protagonist Okonkwo and his father?
Well, Okonkwo and his father were both very well-known men in their village, but for different reasons. His father, Anokwa, was very soft, sensitive type, cowardly. He'd always ask the clansmen for money, and he wouldn't pay them back. He enjoyed playing music, and he fainted at the sight of blood, unlike his son, who was the big chief of the tribe and decided that he would be exactly opposite of his father. He was the strongest warrior, the best provider, and he resented his father because he was so cowardly, because he left the mother when they were younger, and so left her to be a single mother by herself. And his picture of strength as his father was different because his father was so weak.
He sounds mean. I don't like it. Next question. What is the significance of wife beating? Wife beating?
It's just
no. That's wrong. We're skipping over that.
Okay.
You read this?
I'm sorry.
That's porn. Are yams a symbol? That's better. That's a good question. Are yams a symbol?
After some research, I found that yams are, in fact, a large symbol in African culture. Yams are known as the symbol of fertility, which is one of the major motifs in this book.
Sixth?
Well,
there's porn.
Okay,
Is
not quite. Okonkwo strives his hardest to plant the biggest and the best crop, and to be the fastest and most fertile, since his father did not. So it's not like it's like plant fertility. Like,
it's plant porn. It's plant porn. Next question.
Okay.
What are Wiwu present in today's society?
Well,
what's Wiwu?
Igwugu are ancestral spirits that descend into the village to settle disputes among the villagers. And in this book, the villagers fear them, even though they suspect them to only be the men in masks. By that definition, we can say that there are many masked men walking around in today's society that pass themselves off as spirits worthy of passing judgments upon the lust-worthy.
Who are ghosts? There's ghosts in this porn?
Well, I wouldn't say ghosts, probably more like serial killers, like in a way, like the masked men. Okay, next question.
It's a stupid book.
Okay.
Guess I'll move on to the next question. What are some of the themes and motifs? Would you say they're like communion or fertility?
I would say that.
Porn.
I would say. How did you know that?
I read the book.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm very proud of you that you knew that. I didn't expect that. Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna move on to the next question. Okay, so why is Moye's soul so parched, and what made him this way?
Well, the saying of the soul being parched relates to the dry desert-like climate of Africa. Originally, Nwoye was opposed to the new Christian idea that the colonists had brought to them, and being raised in an African culture and only knowing their gods, it seemed silly to believe in anything else. However, once these newcomers became more like one with the tribe, and they would sing, they would eat together, he was immediately intrigued by it, and it seemed as though all of his questions had been answered all at that moment.
Okay, that's stupid. Okay, we're just gonna move on to the last question. Why did Okonkwo commit suicide?
Okay, I know it's not
suicide.
Okay, I'll just answer it. I'll just answer the question. Okay, so So the real question in all of it was, did he really give up?
Yeah, I think so.
Once he realized that the power of the white man had completely controlled his tribe after coming back from exile, he realized that he and his people had no real chance of winning over the white man, that they were just being forced to commit to this new lifestyle. And even though they showed no respect to the clansmen that were there, once Okonkwo committed suicide, it is their African tradition that they cannot touch the dead body.
Oh, duh. That's gross. Who would touch a dead body?
I don't know. So, when they told them, the newcomers, that they were not allowed to touch his body, they did offer to help them take down the body, even though it was the commissioner who was so heartless. He did order other people to do it, but he still respected their cultural differences.
Okay, well, I'd say that's book club is a stupid idea. We're not going to do it again because she's wrong and this is stupid. Okay, no more book club.
They did agree to help take down Okonkwo's body, the colonists.
Okay, we can stick that together.
I have work, Tori.
There's too much eye contact with that face. It was really stupid. I'm really sad that book club went like that because she was just dumb. Okay. So I'm really upset now. And I think the only thing I can do right now is what any professional would do. And dance.